shameless. United in the Europa League, Europa League. Me tell them one time.
Porto 3, Manchester United 3. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming with that. I mean, what the hell are we doing? It's the same old rinse and repeat. Yes, Harry Maguire saved the day in the end, and that's a point saved, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a loss. The bozo gene kicked in once again, and it's almost like the self-sabotage running throughout the squad is just completely and utterly, it's here to stay. Here to stay. Martinez and Matthijs de Ligt today, absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking today. Comical to the point where he's had to hook them off and bring on Johnny Evans and Maguire in 2024. Omarodion, this kid, I never even heard of him. Chelsea were going to buy him. I'm laughing at them. He's taken us for either. The whole game. Absolutely shocking. And you know what? Anytime you try and think, well, maybe you're 2-0 up, good, well done, Rashid, getting at people. Let's call it what it is, yeah? That was good from Rashford. But at the end of the day, Costa was throwing it in the net. It was two bad decisions from him that cost them, right? And as quickly as we went 2-0 up, is as quickly as it went back to 2-2. And it's almost like we save a bullet for ourselves every single time. I'm not having that at least it's a point and they showed a little bit of spirit. No, it weren't no spirit. It was poor, piss poor. I give respect to Onana because he went running over to the bench to say how happy he was, and he kept us in it when it could have gone to I think 4-2. But at the end of the day, from start to finish, the thing was absolutely disgraceful. Well, not from start, from the 14 minutes of when we were 20 minutes when we were 2-0 up. From that point was an absolute calamity. Absolute calamity. And the team is in the image of the manager. The players definitely, in terms of mentally, absolutely fragile, weak. But I have to call out these defenders. Diogo Dalot, wake up, sleeping. Martinez, wake up, sleeping. De Ligt, wake up, sleeping. I think it was Mazraoui as well. He headed it back where Onana saved it and it went to them for their first goal. Wake up, sleeping. Absolutely shocking. If we had more defenders, we could have changed the whole back four. It was absolutely pathetic. And I tell you what, Martinez is getting away with it. We have to call it out as it is. We have to call it out as it is right now. As we're recording right now. Getting away with it. Absolutely shocking. Matthijs de Ligt's making Maguire look like flipping Chiesa. Honestly, it's just an absolute joke. And you know what? You think that you're 2-0 up and you think that, you know what? The Porto fans are right. They're not very good. They're not very good. They've lost some players. They're saying to me, Flex, they've got Lindelof and Maguire at the back. They're saying to me. They're saying that the manager's gone. We've had to change things here at Porto. This is not a very good Porto side. And I said, what does that mean? It means that Manchester United will probably come here and end up flipping, giving them an easy game. And even from fucking 2-0 up, they still did it. They still managed to nearly throw the game. And let's be honest, Porto should have won that. Omarodion was giving all kind of problems all night to Martinez. What's he thinking? It's all good doing the butcher this, the butcher that. He weren't butchering nothing today. Absolutely shocking from him. And you know what? It's comical that Erik ten Hag actually took them off. But I tell you what, we were better when them two came off. And these are his signings. Mazraoui, De Ligt, Martinez, Casemiro, Eriksen, Xerxes. It just really, really was so poor. And I've had enough. Like, when you see what happened there, what you should really be thinking is, right, I tell you what, that's a point saved in difficult circumstances. Bruno, oh my God. Look, I haven't seen it back. I'm seeing on social media that it wasn't a second yellow and stuff, but it's still stupid to put yourself in that same position. And after their third goal, the game was just ticking by. The game was just going by, and it was almost like the game was just passing us by, not really creating anything. Possession, yes, but not really creating anything. This doesn't tell us anything new. This doesn't show a fighting spirit. This doesn't show a camaraderie. This doesn't show that, that there's something there. It shows the same thing we've been seeing. If anything, we got out of jail, and it still feels like a loss. It still feels like a loss. That's how it feels. The Porto fans in there are absolutely fuming because they should have just seen that out. Fair play to Maguire, give him his credit. Fair play to Marcus Rashford as well, give him his credit. He looked like very lively, good first goal that he scored. Yes, a bit of help from Diogo Costa, but he did well. Rasmus Højlund gets the ball from Rashford, just put your foot through it. Again, Costa should save it, but I'm not going to criticise players for doing that. We scored. We're 2-0 up, cruising, whole place quiet. We were in control of the atmosphere, we're in control of the game. And what happens? I think Mazraoui heads it, almost tried to score an own goal. Martinez sleeping on the second part of that. And then after that, people just having an absolute bozo G. It really was. And it just went from then and carried on and carried on and carried on. Absolutely pathetic. And to be honest with you, you can talk about, the substitutions, you can talk about whether the team's improving, you can talk about are they still fighting for the manager. I saw some players trying, but simply just not good enough. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. This doesn't show us anything. If anything, pull up like that to Villa, I dare you. Morgan Rogers, John Duran, all them type of people, pull up to there. I dare you, pull up to there like that. We're going to get slapped. We conceded 3 away to these lot. So if you pull up to Aston Villa in that same manner, we're going to get absolute toast. And let's not forget, we didn't win this game. So that's another game we haven't won. Spurs, you didn't win. Awful performance as well. It just wasn't good enough. And at the end of the day, we got out of jail. Just Maguire. And it's players. If Maguire would have performed like De Ligt did today, he would have been absolutely ridiculed. This is a player that we've hounded out. This is a player that's had to come through so much scrutiny. And he's had to come off the bench with the 34 or 35-year-old in Johnny Evans. I don't even know how old he is now. Yeah, to come and save the day. And you know what? We were better without those two. And these are two players that we want to base our defence off and move forward. They've had to get hooked in the 76th minute because the manager didn't trust them to not concede anymore. They just had so much joy. So nothing that doesn't show anything. Nothing has changed. Nothing has, got to the point whereby we're saying that it's better. It's not better. It's just the same. Let's call that game what it was. It was 2 mistakes from Diogo Costa, and I give us that, fair play. And then after that, it was calamitous from us where if you don't laugh, you'll cry. And then we threw the game and it was 3-2. Then we get a man sent off as well, and we're staring down the barrel. And we're still staring down the barrel. Nothing has changed. Do not let that draw fool you, because at the end of the day, we're still in big, big trouble. And Unai Emery is sitting there sniffing blood, mate, smelling blood, mate, to put the final nail in. That's how it feels. And you might say, I feel it's negative, come on Flex, we did draw and all that. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having that. That was absolutely shocking. So let me know what you guys think and let me know how you feel about it, because for me, I think it needs to be way better. Fair play to Maguire, fair play to Onana keeping us in it, fair play to Rashford at the beginning, but overall, nah, not good enough. Simply not good enough. And Villa, feast.